Question number 10. They give us that f of x is equal to 3x plus 4, fg of x is 6x plus 7. And they ask us that what is fg of 4? This is rather straightforward because why? They already give us the functions and they say that now it's no longer unknown, but we know the input is 4. So all of the x is no longer unknown, it now becomes 4. So if you use calculator, you have 24 plus 7, which is 31. And we're done for A. How about B? So we try to do B now. B, they ask us to find g of x. So we look at the composite function first. G of x is located at the back. So remember how to do back? Back means B, S, C. Be super crazy or Bapak saya comel. So first we done verify that we are finding the back functions. And we're going to substitute the whatever we want to find into the normal functions. So the normal function here is our f of x. This is the normal functions. We're going to substitute whatever we want to find into it. So we substitute what we want to find. Hey, we want to find gx into it, right? So we have 3x, 3 of x, but now the x is now become gx. So we're done for substitutions. Next, we just need to compare. So how do we compare? So can you see that we have fg of x, they also give us fg of x. So we can say that both of these two things are the same. So we can write down as 3g of x plus 4, which is the one that we just found, must be same as whatever that they're given to us, which is 6x plus 7. So since our target is g of x, we move everything that's not related to the right hand side. So 6x plus 7 minus 4 is 3g of x. So if we group the like terms, we have 6x plus 3 is equal to 3g of x. Then what should we do next? When you're together, you spend time together. When you go there, you become divide. So g of x divided by everything divided by 3. So we have 2x plus 1. And we are done. Question 11 now. Given the function of f of x is 5x plus 6, g of x is this one, find g f of x. So this is very easy. G f of x means that we're going to the function g and change all the input to become f of x. So first thing, we are going to the function of g first and change all the x become fx, f of x. So now we say that is 2 f of x minus 1. But do we know what is f of x? Yes, they give it to us. Is 5x plus 6. So we can say that this is 5x plus 6. Then we just need to expand. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12 minus 1. So we have 10x plus 11. Then we are done. Question number 12 is given that the function of f of x is equal to p minus 3x, where p is a constant, means p is not something like unknown, it's not the variables, it's unknown, okay, but it's not variables. Find the value of p when f of p is 4. So they are eventually describing the same functions, but now the input is different. And they tell us that f of p is 4. Do you believe them? No, we try to do ourselves. So we say that we go for f, we change our x to become p. So it means that our x here is no longer x, but it's p. So we're going to do the replacement. So x become p now. So we have p minus 3p. So now we have our own version of f of p. And we want to compare with whatever that they give it to us. So we can say that 4 is whatever that they given to us for f of p, compare with ours. So p minus 2p is negative 2p is 4. So when you are together, it's a times, go there become divide. So 4 divided by negative 2 is p. But don't forget, your P is always supposed to be left hand side because this is the subject. So we can say that P is equivalent to -2 and we are done. It's given that the function f of x is 3x, g of x is this one, where h and k are constant, express h in terms of k. So what do they mean by express h in terms of k? Basically, it means that they want to have h in terms of something k. So the subject must be h, because this is the express way. Means that our main role here is want to find h. And they give us gf of 1 is 4. So obvious that they ask us to find the composite functions. So whatever they want, we just do, right? So g of f we're going to find first. So again, how to do? We go for the function g first. We look at g. And all of the x is no longer unknown. We know the x, the name of the x is f of x. So now the x is now become f of x. So we try to do now. We have h minus k f of x. But do we know fx? Do we know f of x? Yes, they give us is 3x. So we can say that h minus k 3x, which is h minus 3kx. But now, they also tell us that the input of gf is 1. So let me write it down first for you. Gf of x. But now it's no longer x. They say that this x is going to change. So this x is become 1. So now become 1. So we will have gf of 1 is h minus 3k times 1. So now we have the version of gf of 1 is equal to h minus 3k. I know although that you can straight away do the f of 1 first, but I encourage you to do this kind of things because it's a good practice of understanding the theory behind it. So this is the one that we have for gf of 1, and this is the version that they give it to us. Basically they are the same, can you see that? gf of 1, gf of 1. So we just need to compare. 4 is the one that they give it to us, but we found is h minus 3k. So since our h is our main character here, h must be alone. So it's 4 plus 3k. But again, h must be at the left hand side, so we can say that h is equivalent to 4 plus 3k, or 3k plus 4 will do as well. Question 14. Given the function of m of x is equivalent to px plus 1 and whatever function they're given to us, express p in terms of q. So it means that we want to have p as our main subject and tell us that in terms of q. Since same thing, they give us the composite functions, they give it to us, we do for it. Since we don't believe their answer, right? We do it by ourselves. So m hash of x, m hash of x. So this basically means that, remember, we go for the m function first. So where is our m? Then substitute all of their x to become the hash of x. So this one become hash of x. So we have p hash of x plus 1. But do we know what is hash of x? Yeah, it's just 3x minus 5. So now it become p 3x minus 5 plus 1. We just need to expand it. 3 times p, 3p. Negative 5 times p is negative 5p plus 1. So this is our own version of m hash of x. So we're going to compare with whatever that is given to us. So how do we compare? We know both of them must be the same. So I can say that the version that they're given to us is this one. So it's 3px plus q must be same as ours. 3px minus 5p plus 1. So if we do the linear algebra, we know that these two terms will cut off because when we move it here to the left hand side, minus 3px, so eventually it delete. So now we left with only q is equivalent to negative 5p plus 1. But don't forget, eventually they want the p as our main subject. So we move the negative 5p to the left hand side, become 5p, q go over there, become minus q. When you are together, it's a times, go there, become divide. So we have p equal to 1 minus q over 5.
Hey, if you have any questions or would like to see any kind of video, do leave your comments below and let me know. If you want to support us so that we could make more videos like this, the simplest way is just by sharing the video with your friends. Click the like buttons and consider subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.